Yo, good morning, y'all. This your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing today? Saturday. Y'all know what it is. Saturday shout out, and then get into what I'm gonna talk about. But first, I'm gonna get into I'm gonna get into like some of the new people who just joined my channel. So first person give a shout out to is Elliot Plays, and second person is HMVT Gaming Support. Next person is RG Gaming. And our next person is Complete Geek TV. Next person is Croft Survives. And next is Retro Ad UK. So welcome you. So welcome. So thank you guys and welcome. So thank you guys for joining the channel. I appreciate you guys. Next person we're going to give a shout out to and special thanks to is Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Another person we're going to give a shout out to is Calvin Bozo Jr. That nice videos yesterday, Calvin. Another person give a shout out to is Lightsaber Samurai. Next person give a shout out to is Alpha Nerd Entertainment. So another person we're gonna give a shout out to is Rockstar Nick 2000. Another person we're gonna give a shout out to is Dizzy the Gamer Jet. Next person we're gonna give a shout out to is Alpha Nerd Entertainment. If I said that right, again. Next person we're gonna give a shout out to is Filippo. Next person we're gonna give a shout out to is Sega Blocks. Another person give a shout out to is Godzilla Gaming 555. Another person give a shout out to is HCO Zombie. Another person gonna give a shout out to is Clark Family Gaming. Another person give a shout out to is Spy vs Spy Gaming. Another person give a shout out to is Reloads Gaming. Another person give a shout out to is The Game Room. Another person give a shout out to is Stark 845. Another person give a shout out to is Dan Jules. Another person give a shout out to is Speed King 125. Another person give a shout out to is Rayo Programmer. Another person give a shout out to is 64Yo Gamer. Another person give a shout out to is 500 First Legion Gaming. Another person we'll give a shout out to is Ace Gaming. Let's see. Another person give a shout out to is Midnight Flare 8413. Another person give a shout out to is Jazik Q. Another person give a shout out to is Retro Star. Another person give a shout out to is Eastern Lord Gaming. Another person give a shout out to is Sir Jacob. Another person give a shout out to is Kane Deathbreaker. Another person give a shout out to is Tusk. Another person give a shout out to is Moraine Planet Games. Another person give a shout out to is Cloud Gaming. Another person give a shout out to is Jefferson Gamer. Another person give a shout out to is Mr. Nasty Blasty. Another person give a shout out to is Mental X Gaming. Another person give a shout out to is KB211. And another person give a shout out to his Brothers Gamers. And as far as everybody else goes, want to say thank you guys and welcome. You guys are the greatest, and I thank you guys and appreciate you guys for coming and watching the channel. So appreciate you guys. Welcome. So that takes care of that. And yep. So today's Saturday, 6th day of the week. Had a pretty good workout in my weight room, so feeling good. Love to train 6 days a week. I love it, and that's what I'm gonna continue to keep doing. So I want to what I want to get into today. Is the things that I felt like wanting to do back when I was a kid in the '90s, especially on a Saturday when I was off of when I was off for the weekend because preschool and whatnot. Because of course every day after preschool, like I guess depending on how my behavior was, if I was good, and if I was good in preschool, and I guess I did my homework and ate my dinner, then I would be allowed to watch TV and play Sega. But if I wasn't, if I was bad, or had bad reports, then I wouldn't be allowed to do that. But but come Saturdays, the other things I wanted to do. Also, I guess like if I came into the living room, my dad was watching TV, or if I, besides playing Sega, Nintendo, and being in the house, like I would sometimes hope that I would sometimes hope to see if my dad was like going if like we were going anywhere today. Like, sometimes when my dad says, "Oh, if I would ask him where we going," he's like, "Oh, we're going for a ride." So hopefully, I'm thinking, oh, maybe someplace that has video games. Like for instance, a store or anywhere like in particular, like but there was a time we have going out to rides on Saturdays and whatnot, and one time with me and we stopped past the I believe it was like a Circuit City out there, and like I said, me and my older brother, we saw a PlayStation kiosk and we were playing a racing game on the PlayStation 1 kiosk, and like we then after that I can't remember what else we did, but I was always hoping that it would be someplace that had video, that had video games, like like one time on a weekday it was after preschool. It was me, my dad, and my aunt. Like we drove past the movie theater, and I saw like two or three video games inside. I said, "Oh, video games!" And then my dad's like, "Hey, you ain't playing no video games. You were bad, because you were bad in school and you were hitting somebody, so you ain't playing no video games." So when I saw that same movie theater we driven past, I said, "Oh, could we go there so I could, because I see video games." He's like, "Oh, we'll go someplace better." So can't remember where we went, but I think we may have went to like an arcade or some place that had an arcade or more games or something like that. I can't really remember where we went to though, but I was always hoping that if we would go out on a Saturday, that it would just be someplace that had video games. I could play more video games, or maybe he would buy me something, buy me some more games. Because like I said, as a kid, I never really asked. Like when I was like really really young, I never really asked them to buy me any games. Like I said, like if I was playing Sega, if I'm playing the game on Sega, and he would just come in and like turn it off, and then he would put in the next game that he had bought for me, because and I never really knew where he bought the Sega from. Like I said, Sega was in back in my time. Sega was up and popular was up and popular back in those days. So he could have bought the games anywhere. Shit, it could have been Kmart, the flea market, any any store in particular you could probably think of. So any store that sold games, he probably bought them from anywhere really. So. But yeah, like that, it's just like, on a Saturday like this, like a nice day on a Saturday, and then sometimes we just probably just stay in for the day, and I just, basically, like I said, I would just, play Sega, basically play my Sega, and then sometimes Nintendo, and then later on maybe watch TV, watch a movie or something. But if it's just like I just felt sometimes like when I got tired of playing Sega, I might would probably turn it off and just sit in the chair and just be thinking like, I wonder if we're going anywhere today or whatnot. Just that's just how I was back then. Because video games was just like so inside of me, and was just a part of me. And that's how I basically first got into it. That's how I first got into video games, and how I loved them so much, and why I'm glad that I have that as I became an adult, and why I'm glad that I got the systems that I like and that I had too. So but just like yesterday, and just for instance, like yesterday was my payday. I was gonna buy another game on Amazon, but then I went in the drawer, and then I found a bill that was due yesterday. It was my gas bill, and I'm like, oh shit, man. So I had to pay that off, and then I had to go and shop in the day. So it's just like, yeah, man, yeah. So I'll just get something another time, buy something another time. So it's but that's just why I'm glad that I'm able to buy get what I want, buy the games that I want, and when I want really, but just certain days and certain times. So but yeah, that's just it's just but otherwise Saturday, this around this time of the year on Saturdays whatnot, just took me back to thinking like some of the things I was hoping that we would do if we would do if we were kids, like if we would go out or if we were doing anything else, but other than that, that's all I really have to say. This is your boy Garrett. Hope this is your boy Garrett Spencer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, so y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and I'm out. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.